Why Soludo, Obaseki, Nnamani, others are ganging up against Obi. Wow, so these are the people that are actually ganging up against Obi, not just one person. And not that they have the same political affiliation. There must be a reason. Let us see what it is. In the last couple of months, it is emerging clear that Peter Obi and his supporters, the obedience, are not going to fizzle out as predicted by several political pundits. In the southeast and south-south geopolitical zones, the spread of the popularity of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party has redrawn the political map ahead of the general elections as campaigns thicken. Instead of fizzling as predicted by many, Mr. Obi and his supporters have grown significantly since May when Obi left the People's Democratic Party (PDP). In the last couple of days, several political players in the two regions have intensified attacks on the candidate of the Labour Party. In the past, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and his counterpart in Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, have both taken slings at Obi. However, the pushback was swift, prompting both to recount their statements. Now, we will not vote for the Labour Party. We will only vote for the APC. Our vote is for APC and not for the Labour Party. Our agenda is Ebonyi agenda. We will vote for our presidential candidate in the person of Tinubu. We must strive to liberate Ebonyi State, and that is our agenda, Umahi had said in June. However, in the past couple of weeks, the attack on Obi has intensified. It will be recalled that Chimaroke Nnamani, a former governor of Enugu State and senatorial candidate on the platform of PDP, had in a series of tweets in August warned his supporters not to risk voting Obi. Our party and our platform is PDP. We must stand firm. We must not be swayed by the obedient sentiment and vote Labour Party. If we blur the distinction, it will be difficult to reverse, the tweet said. Last week, Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State joined the fray by denying the obedient movement the use of Samuel Ogbemodia Stadium in Benin for their rally. Although the movement held a rally in the city with thousands on the street, Mr. Obaseki, in an interview, insisted that Mr. Obi supporters may control the virtual world, but PDP controls the political structure. So during the week, the biggest attack against President Obi presidential of Obi came from his state when Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State launched a fierce attack against him. Soludo even implied that Obi's candidacy is a tactical support for the candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu. Indeed, if I were Asiwaju Tinubu, I would even give Peter Obi money as someone heading one of the departments of his campaign, because Obi is making Tinubu's pathway to victory much easier by indirectly pulling down PDP. It is what it is, he stated. So again, why are the politicians in the southeast and south-south against Obi? The choice of Labour Party and the appeal to youths pose a significant threat to established political parties in the regions. Kelechukwu Eniotu, a member of the APC in Ebonyi State, told Daily Post. According to him, the fact that presidential elections and the National Assembly elections are on the same day, these politicians are just trying to avoid a tsunami. Now, if the politicians in APC, PDP, and ABGA don't react, there is a possibility that they will be affected by the Obi tsunami. We saw it in 2015 and 2019 in the north, where Buhari's wave allowed several people to win the seats in Reps and Senate. Soludo is believed to be working to reduce the influence of the PDP in the state because since 2015, ABGA has performed poorly at National Assembly elections. In the current 9th Assembly, ABGA has no single senator but has about 3 Reps members. This could be attributed to the fact that often ABGA does not present candidates for the presidential election. With Victor Ume now in Labour, teaming up with Obi, Abga may go into the election fighting against two formidable forces, PDP and Labour. In Edo State, Governor Obaseki has been in a long battle with Dan Obe's faction for the control of the PDP structure. He was ridiculed by Governor Nyesom Wike for not having control of the delegates at the last PDP presidential primaries. Many believe that most people supporting Obi are people who ordinarily would have voted PDP, and if Obi wins Edo State, it could have an effect on senatorial and House of Reps seats. In addition, there is the APC effect in Edo North, where Adams Oshiomhole is on the ballot. Hence, Obaseki and the PDP in Edo will be going up against APC and its former political mentor Oshiomhole, while the Labour Party is also pulling votes. The same could be said of Enugu State. For the very first time in 1999, Obi's popularity among the youths presents the first serious litmus test for the party. And Chimaroke appears to have been spooked by the political calculations in the state. As the campaigns progress, it is expected that many political gladiators will speak out more against Peter Obi as they struggle to hold on to their respective political structures. So this is the reason all of them are attacking Peter Obi, because they know that Peter Obi's popularity is unprecedented, and they can't just imagine, they don't just understand why Peter Obi is waxing so strong on a daily basis. Peter Obi has taken over almost half of all the states in Nigeria, whether they like it or not. There's nowhere you go now that you're not have obedient. And simply because everyone is tired of these old politicians recycling themselves from year to year. So now both Obaseki, Nnamani, Soludo, and the Dave Umahi of Ebonyi, all of these are coming together to destroy Obi simply because they know that if they allow Obi to continue to pull strong the way he's pulling strong, it's going to divide their vote badly, and that will change the political narration, democratic narration in those locations. First of all, they might start losing the senatorial and House of Reps seats, all right? And that will be very, very difficult for them. Just like currently, it's said that Abga is only strong in Anambra State, has no single senator in the senatorial level, and then only 3 members of the House of Rep at their level. So it means that the state is behind in everything with Abga. So right now, Soludo is doing everything to pull down Labour Party and PDP so that they can still have their way in that state. Otherwise, the way Peter Obi is going, he's going to call Labour Party will collect that state from Abga, and there's nothing they will do about it. They can only go to court. So, but then, no matter what they do, Obi is God sent and is still moving. And it's like a moving train. Nothing will stop it, except if it chooses to stop. Right? I have several comments here. Somebody is saying the more they try to pull him down, the higher he goes. Isn't that wonderful? It is not magic, but it is because Nigerians are wiser now and cannot be fooled again. All right, and that is the reason no matter what they do to pull Obi down, he keeps moving on. He keeps moving up. He keeps going. So another thing again here is Nigerians must go beyond the Nigeria of established norms of stealing and corruption propagated by APC and PDP evil workers. We need a Nigeria of our own, not for elected few making us dry. We need a Nigeria where we can travel to any part and any time, like in those days, without fear of being kidnapped and killed. We need a Nigeria void of tribal sentiment and nepotism instituted by Buhari APC government. We need Labour Party. Please give us Obi. Wow. This is carefully crafted and written in a manner that passes the whole message. Right? Another person saying, even the Bible said, whom God has blessed, no man can curse. The trap which the shameless Igbos are digging for Peter Obi, the Obidatis and the entire obedience, they will, the trap that is setting for Peter Obi, Obidati, and the entire obedient movement, they will fall into that very pit. So says the Bible. Because the Bible says, he that diggeth a pit shall fall into it. So it means that all the traps and pits that they are setting for Obi, they are setting for Obidati movement and the obedient, they themselves that are setting the trap and digging the pit will fall into their own mischief and will fall into their pit and their trap. That is what this guy is saying here. And that person is saying, I thank God you said shameless Igbos. Yeah, because there are shameless Igbos among them. Not everybody is the same. I see no reason why this opportunity now. Igbos have been crying for presidency over the years. Now there's a very strong opportunity that everybody should latch into. Soludo, an Igbo man, is now leading the effort to drag Peter Obi down, making the Igbos to lose that opportunity now, because he hoped that after 8 years in 2031 he will go, and then he will go there and become the first president from Igbo land. That's the record he wants to create. To a whole 8 years to come, he doesn't even know whether he will live the next 1 week or next 24 hours. This is jealousy that is causing this thing. Right? This is jealousy. So there are several comments here. We may not be able to take everything, but the fact is that everybody is praying for Obi to succeed, and everybody setting trap against Obi and Obidati will fall into their traps, and we say amen to that. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.